this is Miss Cindy from the Crown Point Community Library, and today I'm here to bring the library into your home with some middle grade book bites. Middle grade book bites are little snippets of books that we have available in our juvenile fiction and juvenile graphic novel collections. The books are available at the Crown Point Library, but they're also available as ebooks, so you can download them at home and read them while the library is closed. The book that I want to share with you right now is called The Peculiar Incident on Shady Street by Lindsay Currie. This book is an AR book. Its AR level is 4.4 and it is worth 8 points. The book is also one of our Young Hoosier nominees, so you may have seen the title if you've looked at any of the Young Hoosier book lists for this year. So I would like to begin just by reading you a little bit of the first chapter, just to give you a feel for the author's writing style and for what the book's about. Hi, Rachel. I can't believe they're making me do this. We're in the van already, and it isn't even light outside. I begged them to change their minds, but they said Dad's new job is important to him and that families should support each other, not make each other give up the things they love. I don't even think they're listening to themselves, or they wouldn't have made me give up Florida and you. I miss you already. Love, Tessa. Rain batters the windshield of our ancient minivan, the wipers furiously working to keep the glass clear. City lights fade to a blur in my tired eyes. We left Fort Myers on Thursday morning, 19 hours in a seatbelt, 4 Twinkies, 21 old episodes of The Simpsons, and 1 cramped hotel room later, we finally get here, Chicago, the Windy City. My parents keep saying that this place is going to be everything we ever needed, but didn't know existed, whatever that means. Our house was built in the late 1800s, you know, so of course there will be some work to do, Dad says loud enough so I can hear, but quiet enough not to wake my little brother, Jonah. Mom is nodding enthusiastically. I know, but it's so worth it. Think of all that original wood and those high ceilings. It's a dream. I roll my eyes. It isn't a dream, but there's no telling them that. I look up, but I can't see their expression in the rearview mirror, and I'm kind of glad. If I could see it, my dad would probably look wild and excited, like he always does when he talks about moving here, about his new job. Given that I just left behind my best friend Rachel, a 7th grade year that was going to be amazing, and my favorite drawing class, I'm not too interested in seeing that look right now. Mom reaches back, looking for me in the darkness. I grab her hand, even though I still feel angry. Deep down, I know it's not her fault. It isn't anyone's. When the Chicago Symphony Orchestra comes calling with an opportunity, you answer. And my dad, the best violinist in all of Florida, was the guy they called to audition when the first chair opened up. I glance at Jonah, who is still sound asleep in his car seat. Both his arms are wound tightly around Reno, the wooden ventriloquist dummy he refuses to go anywhere without. I hate the way Reno looks at me. It's like he's watching me. His beady eyes and his circus clothes and shock of black hair glued to wood. Ugh. Jonah settles deeper into his car seat and lets out a soft moan. I have no idea how he's sleeping through this disaster, but for 1 minute I wish he weren't. Maybe if he started crying, Dad would stop the van. Maybe if he threw up, we could at least slow down a little. Maybe. The car hugs the next curve as we turn slowly onto a narrow one-way street. This is the right block. Small black wrought iron fences wrap around the trees. Parking signs jut up from the cement every few feet. A giant metallic birdhouse-looking thingy sits on the corner. Mom says it's art, but I think it's horrible. Art is soft and pastel and shaded, not metallic and sharp. Finally, Dad breathes out. He pulls the car onto a small patch of cement they keep calling a driveway and turns it off. The headlights stay on for a few seconds longer, fixed on the wooden garage door at the bottom of a slope. I remember hearing that it leads into a parking spot in the basement, a drive-in basement. So weird. I let my eyes settle on the second floor windows. That room is mine. Mom picked it out during the house tour. She started talking crazy fast about decorations and colors and how much I'd loved the view. All I saw then was an old room with warped wooden floors, cracked paint. All I see now is ugly gray brick and the dark, gaping eye of a window. It's watching me, this house. It's waiting to swallow me whole in its cobwebby corners and creaky closets. So The Peculiar Incident on Shady Street is kind of a scary story. So if you like scarier stories, you would probably like this one. And the story is about Tessa. And it starts with their family moving to Chicago from Florida and moving into this house that Tessa just finds creepy and scary. And then her brother, she mentions in that beginning part about her brother's ventriloquist dummy type doll, which you can probably picture in your head because they're in just about every scary movie that you've ever seen. But so the ventriloquist, all of a sudden he starts crying real tears. And Tessa realizes that someone or something is trying to communicate with her and wants her to know something about the house, and she's trying to figure out this mystery. She does make a few friends, and she has a couple of friends that are going to help her try to solve the mystery of the house and try to figure out who it is that's trying to reach out to her and what happened in the house and why it wants her to know about it. I hope you enjoy the book. If you like suspenseful mysteries and a little bit of scary stuff in your books, I think you'll like this one. Check it out at crownpointlibrary.org, where you can also find other book bites and other resources. Take care and have a great day.